Welcome, sports fans. Thank you for joining us. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Brian Anderson, alongside Grant Hill, Steve Smith, and Allie LaForce.
Philadelphia.
And, of course, Luka Doncic. And Philadelphia calls time here.
Make some noise for your great hair dancer.
Look at tonight. This could come down to the backcourts, Grant. They're both very talented.
Yeah, B.A., you know I love great guard play. And, of course, each team has some serious skills at that position. So expect a fast pace of play with lots of threes. It should be one heck of a matchup.
All AD needs is solid inside positioning. Once he has this, he's clear for takeoff.
Shot's good by James.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
Davis with room to shoot. With nobody on him, he buries that jumper.
How do you stop that? Davis on the catch and fire. That's unfair.
76ers foul. Allen Iverson. First personal foul. First team foul.
And here are the Trailblazers now. Out to Hachimura. Puts up a three. He can't get that one to fall. Now the 76ers take it the other way. Pass to Davis. From 12 feet. And again, it's Philadelphia.
Even when AD can't get inside, he's got options. He's got the touch from the mid-range. The question is, do you leave him in? Obviously, you don't want him to pick up a third foul this early.
Here's Ivy. James outside. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
And you look at the career that LeBron has put together. One of the all-time greats. Amazingly lived up to the hype he had coming out of high school.
He does not get the second one. And the immense pressure LeBron has had since day one of the NBA. Many others would have folded, Grant.
You're very true, B.A. The expectations he had were just insane. Anything less than a top 5 player all time would be a disappointment. That's not fair to ask of any player coming into the league, much less a high schooler.
That free throw good from Davis.
You know, Anthony Davis has had his share of injury struggles, having to miss valuable games at times.
Back to Hachimura. Stolen. Outside Levine. Inside. Davis down low. 9 points in the game. They grab their own miss. And Sabonis slams it in.
Prolific on the glass. I mean, Sabonis turning that board into points.
James outside. That shot off the mark. Davis with the defensive effort. You know, the thing with AD, he's always bounced back from his injuries.
I totally agree with you, B.A. It's a true credit to his resiliency, physically and mentally as well.
Man, that was fast. They're already up by double digits.
This has been a beatdown right here, possibly over before it began.
Here's Ivy, following the score by Philadelphia. Oh, that one's off. Still out of sync. 10 points separating these teams. On the wing, Levine. From deep. They get the rebound. Sabonis. Second chance shot. Off the left rim and out. offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Out to the right wing. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
Here's Iverson, and he gets it to go.
Boy, absolutely no rim protection, leading to a lot of easy buckets.
To the inside. Oh, Grant throws it down.
It's simple. If you get open, LeBron will find you. The king is an incredible passer.
They've controlled the paint so far. That's been the difference.
I'll tell you, this was their strategy coming in. They obviously identified a weakness there inside.
And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Here's Iverson. This one for three. Hits a three-pointer. 5 points in the game.
Defensively, their effort hasn't been great early on.
And here's Ivy from the arc. Out to James. Goes back up. Pass to Ivy. Fires from deep. Davis for the rebound.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Now Melton. Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Davis. He's got 9. Count it. Good. Davis has got 11.
They've been very effective so far. A balanced attack at its best.
And it's helped them build an early lead. They just need to stay aggressive.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
At the line for your Trailblazers.
And he makes the first but misses the second. And after just 1 quarter of play, a double-digit differential on the scoreboard. Sixers ahead. They lead by 14.
The 76ers. 22. Stand from the big one.
Welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the 76ers?
Establishing a paint presence early in the game, it really helps and pays big dividends down the line because it frees up your perimeter.
And not only that, you like how they're turning defense into offense, forcing turnovers and capitalizing.
And Portland has possession. It's a 14-point game.
You know Zach LaVine's never averaged fewer than double-digit points in his career, but he didn't get picked for the All-Star team until his 7th season.
And he knocks down the first one. You know, one area where LaVine improved in his first All-Star season was efficiency, Smitty.
You're correct. The scoring totals were always impressive, but his effective shooting percentage took a big jump up. Zach's playing the smartest basketball of his career.
Little. Can't hit that one. Nice D from LaVine. And a chance to add to the lead here.
Yeah, B.A., they should really stick with what they've been doing.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Brian, Sixers head coach Doc Rivers earned the nickname Doc back in college for wearing a T-shirt with Julius Erving on it. In the NBA, he said, quote, "The first game I started was against the Sixers. I went over and said, Dr. J, how are you?" And he said, "Doc, how are you?" I said, no, I'm Glenn." But he said, "No, you're Doc." And that made me feel like $1 million, guys.
All right, thanks, Allie. And Portland has possession. Here's Okeke to the middle. From 7, Watford gets the bucket.
That's the pass you want. Orchestrating the offense, creating for others.
And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. Well, Grant, one thing Levine has done since entering the league, he's taken his strength training very seriously.
No question. I mean, he can play a much more physical brand of ball now. We even see him post up with his back to the basket, converting through contact. It's just part of his overall evolution.
Here's Watford. Oh, Adams with the block.
You see the effort defensively. Adams doing a great job of closing the space.
And Vanderbilt slams it in.
And how sweet was that play?
Pinpoint pass, set up the alley-oop flush. Pass to Watford. Oh, it's stolen by Adams. Fast break, Philadelphia. Here's Caldwell Pope. And it's good as he snugs it right through the net.
Attacking the defense with the pass. Don't need to be a hero.
Here's a Kiki. And the officials call a traveling violation.
When you're trying to cut into a lead, you can't afford that kind of mistake.
You know what it is, a lack of concentration. That's a momentum killer.
Hey, yo, get on top.
And here in the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played. Pass to Caldwell Pope. Shoots over Johnson. And that's an air ball. Not even close. Jones with the ball. He's picked up by Levine. Here's Watford. Jones from outside. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one. Philadelphia dictating the flow. They led the game at one point by 20. And that'll be the fourth game of this 5-game road trip. And here's Levine.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Pass to Caldwell Pope. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And here's Vanderbilt from the arc. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers.
And year in and year out, there's one thing we know for certain about the Blazers. They've got some of the best fans in the NBA.
Here's Levine for 3. The Sixers again can't hit. Now Portland with it. Trailing by 17. Pass to Little. Oh, it's stolen by Adams. Here we go, one-on-one. Oh, and Johnson with a block. Here's Okeke. Uneasy, too, on the layup. And how about the fan base in Portland? They're passionate, and they really understand the game.
That's so true, B.A. I mean, even in lean years, they come out to support their club. And when they're on top, all of Rip City gets caught up in the buzz. Portland's a great basketball town.
Blazers ball. Substitution on the court.
Now Portland with it. 15-point game. Here's James. Can't cash it in from close range.
Out of character for him to miss that shot. Maybe just a little too casual there.
Oh, Sabonis with the steal. .36 seconds left in the first half of basketball.
Right here.
Here's Iverson. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It's on LeBron James.
Man, good whistle there. Yeah, they're really cashing in more at the line here in the second quarter.
He's perfect from the line this time. So it's Portland now. James, right side. Grant outside. Oh, Grant throws it down.
And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Yeah, defensively, your mantra at this point has to be no easy buckets.
Melton outside. Here's Iverson. James with the block.
Merciless swat by LeBron. There are no easy looks when King James is on you.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Stolen by Jones. Here's Iverson. Pass to Jones. Here's Iverson. The 3 is up. Gets the 3 ball to go. 10 points for him. And when you're trying to slow down a top scorer, often the game plan is to get physical. Grant, you would know better than anybody. What's it like in the trenches here?
Well, B.A., it's interesting. I mean, it can wear on you. It's a mental challenge. When you're in the trenches trying to slow down a great offensive player, it really becomes a battle of wills. You have to stay focused. You have to be disciplined. And most importantly, you just cannot take a play off and allow a great player to get going.
Back in the day, big man would carry your offense. Times have changed. But 80's one who can still do it.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Here's Iverson. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
They've settled into this game. You can see the offense is on fire.
Yeah, the reason why they made the adjustments they needed to make. They are executing.
And there's a defensive 3-second call. And Anthony Davis on the NBA's top 75 list. Grant, do you think that was a controversial selection?
Well, I mean, it was mostly due to how young Davis still is. You can't argue with the all-NBA selection and numbers. And, of course, being a recent champion may have put him over the top.
And here's Ivy from the arc. Jones grabs the board.
They've been unable to hit anything this half. 3 attempts and 3 misses.
Personal foul. First team foul. 76ers.
Just over a minute and a half played in the third. Here's Iverson. He's got 13. And here's another one for the Sixers.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
This has been an impressive performance tonight. Even with a big lead, they've maintained their focus.
Here's James. Portland again missing.
Missed 4 straight shots now. At one point, do you have to call a timeout and regroup?
Goes up on the wing. Hits the front of the rim and out.
And that's their first miss after hitting 4 in a row to start the half.
And here's Ivy from the arc. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
The other team just looks more in sync and is riding the momentum.
You know what? This has always been a debate. Do you take the timeout or do you let your guys try to fight through it?
Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. Down low. Here's Davis. The layup misses.
Shut down. This is the way you play defense. This is how you protect the rim.
And the shot's good. Ivy's got 5 points.
Hey, if you give him room, he's going to score the ball.
Melton on the wing. Pass to Iverson. From the top of the key. Kept alive. We've got 1:55 left in the third quarter. Jones' shot is good.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
And here's Nurkic. He's guarded by Sabonis. Out of bounds. It'll be Philadelphia's ball.
Substitution on the court.
And there's 1:38 left in the third quarter. Up top, Levine. And they pick up 2. 6 points for him.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. You know, that's why they continue to get attacked.
And here's Ivy from the arc. Drills it from deep.
Sometimes it's all about patience. His first career of the game, something to build on.
Levine with it. He has 6. Pass to Caldwell Pope. No good on the 3. And it's the Trailblazers' ball. Lays out. Stolen by Valanciunas. Here's Caldwell Pope. Over Nurkic. And it's Little with a rebound. Here's Ivy. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
seeing the floor much better. Little with an easy find right there.
And there's the screen. And Levine, throw it down.
The creativity, extreme athleticism. You see why Zach's won the dunk contest multiple times.
To the paint. Grant with a steal. Pass to Ivy. It could go. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers up 25 big ones as we head into the next period.
The 76ers, 49.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. And Philadelphia has possession.
Let's go.
Pass to Vanderbilt. Here's Caldwell Pope. Now here's Levine. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for two. And Grant, you played on the Suns team whose training staff was renowned. Is that still a differentiator between teams, or has everybody caught up and on the same level now?
You know, B.A., I think everyone's caught up. You know, 15 years ago, the Suns training staff was ahead of their time. But now teams are all much more sophisticated. They understand injury prevention, rest, recovery, really aiding the players, and I think adding years for players in the back end of their careers. Another shot right in the lane. That's been their MO this evening.
And Caldwell Pope gets it to go.
This is where Levine has really expanded his game, avoiding tunnel vision and getting others involved.
Here's Watford. Rebound by the 76ers. Outside Levine. And so it looks like it'll be Philadelphia ball.
He was all over that pass. That's a cautionary tale.
A little bit late there, but you tried to get into your opponent's head. Forced them to go somewhere else with the ball, and he did that.
And it's the Trailblazers on the break. That one is off. Levine with some nice D. Pulls up, high post. And the whistle blows. And it's going to be over the back here.
Sometimes it's just better to give up the rebound instead of fighting through the guy.
I will say I like the aggressiveness, but you hurt your team making poor decisions, and that was one of them.
Levine. It's blocked.
And after just a fantastic first half, he's really having trouble finding that shooting stroke.
What a turnaround for him since the half. More aggressive and more effective.
And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the 76ers.
Their defense, it's their defense. It has been downright incredible so far, being disruptive and coming up with steals left and right.
Also, guys, they put in maximum effort on the offensive glass. Great determination to follow shots and not giving up on the possessions.
Pass to Scola. And the three off target. When you look at all the turnovers, boy, what a way to drive your coach crazy.
Yeah, your game plan means nothing if your players can't execute.
Well, Grant, we're seeing players extend their careers. Often diet plays a big role. How important was that in your day, and how important do you think that is now?
It's so important. The food you put into your body, the rest, the recovery, all of that plays a role in extending your career and having great longevity along the way.
Having a shaky time from the floor, but his teammates have been picking up the slack. You know what, though? They keep calling his number despite the difficult quarter he's had.
Here's Watford. And that one's long.
The defense was begging him to take that shot, and he took the bait, but you can't blame him.
We're in the final quarter play here. 3 minutes in. Outside Vanderbilt. 6 to shoot. Back to Levine.
2 minutes in the game. 2 minutes.
Launches a three. And they recover it. Valanciunas sets a screen. Second chance effort. And it's Portland with a rebound.
That's a shot he'd like back. He's usually going to make those.
Out to the wing. Pass to Watford. Here's Bouknight. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. Jared Vanderbilt picks one up.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
That one misses. Well, Grant, I know you collect art, so we've been hearing all about these NFTs that teams and players are creating. I'm going to need a little instructional here. What's it all about?
Oh, VA, first of all, memorabilia and collectibles have always been around. But yes, NFTs have taken it to a whole nother level. And yes, I do have an NFT. I don't fully understand it, so I can't explain it to you. But I know it's the next big thing, that's for sure. It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the 76ers.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Grant.
Yeah, BA, it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And with this performance, they'll have claimed their 8th win of the year.
And they meet just twice, so taking the first meeting means a lot to this team.
Well, Grant Ivey gets a lot of attention for his scoring, but he can also lock you down at the other end.
Oh, yes, he can, B.A. He's big, active, and athletic, too. A strong on-ball defender as well. He'll also jump passing lanes, causing deflections. He looks to flip turnovers into points.
Now Levine. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. 12 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And here's James. So it's the 76ers winning this one easily. This one wasn't even close.
Ain't get no money, tell them quit that. Ain't get no money, tell them quit that. Yeah, in it, relaxing, you need your taxes. Yeah. We went triple platinum, moon and no nagging. Made it happen. Young and out that bottom, but he made it happen. I don't wanna make no friends, point me to my ends. Who he think he is in that brand new Benz? They should've knew I was coming. Just a little young and I knew I'd give me some money. No, I turn nothing to something. I look at your cousin, the youngest is me and I promise to keep it 100, keep it 100. You see me grinding it hot, so you got to respect me. Give me my check, please. Young and chasing dreams, reaching for the stars. Be all you can be, either you gon' starve. Young and not that bottom, but he beat the odds. Yeah, ain't gon' lie, yeah, had it hard. But now I'm richer than I've ever been. I'm richer than I've ever been. Yeah, I'm richer than I've ever been. I'm richer than I've ever been. He richer than he ever been.
I'm richer than ever. Whipping a Tesla, cost etc. Hit him with pressure. My won't let up. Tell him to catch up. Wake up, got $1 million in diamonds that sit on the dresser. Run up that check now, flexing my muscles. I feel like cause we come from nothing to rollies and plaques. Fake love, it was holding them back. Flashbacks, why the young, he just wanted to daydream about thumbing through racks. Get cold in the right, tears fall white. Seen it all, he just wanna relax. I'm richer than I ever been. Put my heart before the bag, work I ever did. Gave you a second chance and you laugh again. Remember days I used to wonder will we ever win.
Young and chasing dreams, reaching for the stars. Be all you can be, either you gon' starve. Young and not that bottom, but he beat the odds. physically fit. Catch it in your eye, wanna taste of it. Boom, I'm blind, wanna feel my grit. People in the Bronx wanna take a trip. Physically fit. Catch it in your eye, wanna taste of it. Boom, I'm blind, wanna feel my grit. People in the Bronx wanna take a trip.
She want no ride from you. Me, I won't feel worry, only one and two. When I see you flying out of Timbuktu, chucking all the money from the tree I grew. I know she tear these eyes from you. Caught me in the middle of the ball I threw. If you want me bowing to the glass I drew, I could melt the colors if you stain on you. Time up from me, crystal calibrates around me. Nice so naughty. Candy cooking on school. Time up from me, crystal calibrates around me. Nice so naughty. County cooking old school county.
Physically fit. Catch you in the ride, wanna taste of it. Boom, I'm blind, wanna feel my grit. People in the Bronx wanna take a trip. Rock it on a compact disc. In a pocket full of coin. Yeah, want my piece. Pick up.
Anytime I do a shawty, feeling like a on the lottery. I've been getting money, I do not for free. I've been getting all eyes on me. Came in with the gorillas and the swaggers with the I ain't selfish, I will let you in your off the corner like I'm both for dick. I'm slow with it. Maybe just go with it. Oh, I'm for sure with it. If you want it, we can go get it. Okay, hold on. Let me slide one last time. Let's go flash. And we up in this class, but this love don't last. Passion is fading. I'ma give you my last.
Physically fit. Catch you in the ride, wanna taste of it. Boom, I'm blind, wanna feel my grit. People in the Bronx wanna take a trip. Rock it on a compact disc. In a pocket full of coin. Yeah, want my piece. Pick up, what's your bliss?
I don't know, nowhere to go. Bouncing off the walls, got a disco soul. Pounce them goals, pressure on the toes. When they get to stringing on, prime your twist up your toes. Fly up the jet, make your neck on froze. Don't take the toll, turn up the beat, make them lose control. I don't know, nowhere to go. Bouncing off the walls, got a disco soul. Pounce them goals, pressure on the toes. When they get to stringing on, prime your twist up your toes. Fly up the jet, make your neck on froze. Don't take the toll, turn up the beat, make them lose control.
Traigo a bien prendida en la Toyota, todos andamos pelones y siempre. Ahora pues, ándale, no te me pases. Ahora pues, ándale, llámale a tu flota. Yo tengo unos carnales que te tupan el cantón. Yo no fui, no sé quién, ande que rapopón. Un chingo como tú que se tira. Esto es 100% México, no mato el rucón. Con cadena diamantada que hace juego con sus clavas. Siempre carga la lavada al billón. El rucón, su gente ahí estaba, todos las a la tejana. No queda ni oro, repleta la cacha con las más bellas muchachas. Al ruco siempre lo guachan y saga. Dígala, con juegos, no sé nada, ya saben aquí quién manda porque traemos a. Bien prendida en la Toyota, todos andamos pelones y siempre. Ahora pues, ándale, no te me pases. Ahora pues, ándale, llámele a tu flota. Yo tengo unos carnales que te tumban el cantón. Yo no fui, no sé quién, ande que rapa con un chingo como tú que se tira. Esto es 100% México, no mato el rucón. La fiesta no se acaba, se escuchan. Y algunas son a la voz del rucón. No para de las más caras. Luke llega el balillón, el ruco es de familia. Versace siempre su envidia, los haters llenos de envidia, no creen eso de la Biblia. Me gusta andar por la sierra, crecí entre los matorrales y aprendí a sacar las cuentas, no más con tanto costales. Me gusta burlar las redes. No quedan ni vallas, yo no respetan la cacha con las más bellas muchachas. Al truco siempre lo guachan y saga. Sígala, con juegos, no se anda, ya saben aquí quién manda porque hemos siempre tiré en la Toyota, todos andamos pelones y siempre. Ahora pues, ándale, no te me pases. Ahora pues, ándale, llámale a tu flota. Yo tengo unos carnales que te tupan el cantón. Yo no fui, no sé quién, ande que rapopón. Un chingo como tú que se tira. Esto es 100% México, no más vuelta el rucón.
What you doing on this side? Do you know where you at? Let me give you some advice before you get too attached, baby. Don't get caught up in the lies, cause you will never make it back. Cause this city, this town, is so much more than that. Baby, do you feel like surfing on the waves? Ooh, baby, now we can freak it from Hollywood up to the Bay. Ooh, yeah, let me show you what that West like. Alright, baby, won't you come and ride with me? I'll show you what that West like. Alright, California girls know what I mean. On the West side,
Baby, let me show you what my side like. Don't get caught up in the limelight. All this water on my wrist, can't get the time right. I see you in hindsight, I see you as my wife. I see you with me in a 6'3", hair blowing in the breeze. It's your California dream. Yeah, tell me something I wanna believe. Tell me that you need me the way I need you on my team. If I see you in the spring, I will fall if you leave. For the Mars and APs, babe, I ball in HD. From the west side with love, like I'm Diamond 13. Got me in real life, gotta stay for real twice. I'm from Southern California where the weather real nice. And the honey's not nice, you in the spotlight. I ain't gonna vibe, and if you wanna ride, I'll show you what the west side. Show you on the west
show
side.
you what that West like. Alright, baby, won't you come and ride with me? I'll show you what that West like. Alright, California girls know what I mean. On the West side, we got what you want, we got what you like.
I'm back there doing jack dance like bow, 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 bow. And I'm not no fashionista, but I'm fly though. And I know I gave up, but I'm told her I don't, but you can try though. I'm not on top of it yet, but I'm that guy though. I take a look round at my confidence, just wide open, big whipping it. I notice they treat me like I'm chosen. Eyes open, heart clean, and my mind focused. Just keeps going how I wrote it. How the did you doubt us? I mean, back then it made sense, but it's like, now what? Now they down to come around just to be round us. You ain't one of my dogs, why do you hound us? It's very few of you I like, but it's a whole lot of y'all I don't trust. Cause 10 toes, that's my MO. Fam over gram, that's my MO. Close friends, I got friends that I keep close and they let it go while I like bow, bow, bow. TSA just opened my book bag up and my chain hitting like bow, 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 bow. King's back in his hometown when them wheels.
I'm ready. We're ready. But
I'm back there doing jack dance like bow, 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 bow.
Off of the porch or hit the if it happen to it makes surround sounds on my lap. Putting rap on my back and I'm black and snatching crowns. I they came back around like a I got a bag now, but it's nothing to brag about. With the bloodhounds making love sounds to a bad chick. She from uptown, no from down south. Not a loudmouth, we could f around. Hit the music, baby, cut it down. Indubitably, I feel like a bust down when I shine bright, blind up now in the cut, big black truck. You can pick it up now. Okay, push the off of the porch or hit the if it happen to it makes surround sounds on my lap. Push it back and go to town down. Putting rap on my back and I'm black and snatching crowns.
I know I can't afford to stop for one moment. That it's too soon, too far.
Me and my money attached emotionally. I get the clutch, and if you get too close to me, I'm at the top where I'm supposed to be. Jumping in the game like they coaching me. 400 rats ain't but a show to me. I'm on the road and I bet that you with me. When I'm in traffic, it's always up with me. Pillsbury, man, I keep door with me. Slide to the other side, it's always a man down. Draw down, hands in the air, make one move, get giving out so long they don't even want to talk no more, they just run down. No lock doors, I serve with her. She was hanging with her op. We call her Mickey, talk to the I was on Pinedale, sock. Back in the day, I invest in the block. Fast forward now, I'm investing in stock. I put a on that. Don't play cause I'm very invested in